Today we're going to be cooking an American classic, macaroni and cheese. Let's cook. To begin, we're going to cook our Cellentani pasta, 1 pound. Okay, so you can see I filled up my large saucepan, 3/4 weight full with hot water, generously salted. Okay, everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me. And when we are going to cook our pasta according to the directions. For this recipe, the cheeses we are going to use are 8 ounces Fontina cheese, 7 ounces of Gouda cheese, 8 ounces of medium cheddar cheese. All right, let's go ahead and start shredding our cheese. The first cheese I am shredding is the cheddar. Little tidbit about cheddar. It originally got its name from the little township in England called Cheddar, and it has been around for hundreds of years. Okay, we've got our cheddar cheese shredded. We're gonna add that to a bowl. Now we're gonna shred our Gouda. How's everybody doing today? Please comment and let me know how you're doing. I love to read my comments. Our Gouda is shredded. We're gonna add this to our bowl of cheese. Okay, we've got our Gouda cheese. We have our cheddar cheese here in our bowl. Our last cheese is going to be our Fontina cheese. Love Fontina. Who doesn't love Fontina? Nice and creamy. Gives a great texture for our macaroni and cheese that we're gonna have. Okay, our Fontina cheese is nicely shredded. Look at that, so moist and yummy. I've been snacking the whole time, shredding my cheeses. Okay, we're gonna add that to our cheese balls. We now have our shredded cheese. We've got our cheddar, our Gouda cheese, and our delicious Fontina cheese ready to melt down. Okay, now we are going to start to make our yummy cheese sauce. To begin, going to melt about 3 tablespoons of butter because we are gonna do a roux. That helps hold everything together. I'm gonna add my flour and we're gonna whisk this as it melts. You want your roux to kind of look like sand, brown like the sand, and then you know it's perfect. That is looking great. Cook that for about 1 minute on medium. That smells good. So you wanna let this cook for about a minute. Get that flour taste out. This will also help. I know this has happened to me when I have heated like fettuccine alfredo or anything with cheese, even with macaroni cheese as well. What this will do, adding this step to your recipe, is it's gonna stop it from looking all oily. You know how the next day when you go to heat it up, it's all oily? This is gonna help that. That's looking awesome. I am going to be using a pint of half and half. Okay, I am going to gently add my half and half to the roux. Just stir it in. Add it in, keep stirring it. Where's everybody viewing me today? I love to see how far out there in the world my recipes reach. Please comment and let me know where you're watching me from today. And I hope the weather's doing good for you guys. We're actually here in Vegas, hot as usual. We've got our roux all incorporated in this. You want to heat this up and let this come to a simmer. Get it nice and warm, stirring occasionally. All right, we've got this coming up really nice to a simmer. I can feel it flicking up a little bit. And now it's time to add the star of the show. And that's all those cheeses that we shredded. We're gonna slowly add the cheese. I'm gonna turn the heat down. Turn the heat down because this helps with the proteins in the cheese and it melts faster. You do not have to have your heat and have it put it into boiling. So let me turn this down just for a minute. That looks beautiful. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper as well at this point. Okay. And that's cooling down. I turned my burner down to low. Very important, so the cheese melts nice. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. turn that down even lower. Let's start adding our cheeses. Like sprinkle them in. Sprinkle your cheeses in now to the mixture and continue to stir. Okay, look at how cheesy that's getting. Let's add all of our cheeses. A little at a time. Okay, stir that into the mixture. Got our burner down, our heat down. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be yummy. Look at all that creaminess, folks. Okay. Add the rest of it, what the heck. Stir it in. I was thinking about this as I was stirring this. Does anybody know how macaroni and cheese came about? Comment and let me know. The answer is, comment, Thomas Jefferson actually had macaroni and cheese in England, and he brought the recipe home with him. Another interesting fact as we're stirring this, and this is looking yummy, the average American consumes 40 pounds of cheese a year. I believe it. I believe it. Look at how lovely that looks. That looked phenomenal. As I'm stirring this, you can see it's quite thick. It's gonna be really rich, which some people like it that way, but I wanna add a little bit of milk just to thin it a little bit. Oh my gosh, smells beautiful. Let's add just a little. I'm adding about a 3/4 cup milk, guys. There we go, that's loosening it up a little bit for us. What types of cheeses do you guys usually add, if any? You know, do you just make the box macaroni and cheese? Yuck, or have you made homemade macaroni and cheese? I would love to hear your thoughts and what cheeses you have used. That looks much better. Okay, I'm happy with that. So what did I end up using? Maybe a 1/4 cup. I'll put a little more milk in. It doesn't hurt. That looks beautiful. What do you guys think? All right, I'm just waiting for our pasta to get finished cooking, and then we're gonna mix that all together. And I have one final trick I wanna show you, which is absolutely delicious for a topping. Our Cellentani pasta is cooked. Look at that beautiful, the beautiful ridges. And with it being a larger pasta, it really is gonna hold the cheese sauce. I highly recommend using this type of pasta. That looks beautiful. Let's add our Cellentani pasta to our macaroni and cheese. Look at that. We're just gonna stir this in. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. It looks absolutely delicious. I like it super creamy. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a taste delicious. Please do not leave. I wanna show you a delicious topping to put on top of this. Look at that cheese sauce. Oh my gosh, guys, absolutely delicious. Boy, that looks beautiful. Okay, we've got this all nice and blended, so I just wanna top it with some parsley to give it a little color. And then we're gonna make our crunchy topping. You all are gonna love that. I have a sleeve of Ritz crackers, what we're gonna be using for our topping. Put them out of the container. And we're just gonna go and crunch these up. Don't want them too crunchy because these are so buttery. You wanna make sure that they don't turn mushy while you're making your topping. That looks great. And we're gonna add these to our pan. Okay, we're going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. What do you guys think so far? Doesn't that macaroni and cheese look absolutely delicious? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got some more recipes I'm going to be preparing. I think you're all going to love. Let's add our Ritz crackers. And again, we just want to warm these up and give them a nice toast, right? Of course, look at this. I got one whole one. Story of my life, I tell you. We're just gonna brown these up in the butter. In fact, I'm gonna add another tablespoon. Everything is better with butter in my book. Let that melt. Just get them warmed up. See how they're starting to sizzle right now? Just needed a little bit more butter in there. We want them to sizzle. Get them nice and toasted. Retoasted, I should say. Try this. My friend added this to their topping on a salad, it was a pasta salad they made or something, some dish. And it was so good, I thought this would be delicious on top of my mac and cheese. Just go through and continually chop these. I'm using the spatula because we want them to be like breadcrumbs. Oh, look at how beautiful and shiny they're getting. Okay, we've got our nice buttery, crispy topping to go on. Look at how beautiful that looks, everybody. And you can add as much or as little as you want. You like my little trick, what I'm using for a spreader? Oh yeah, I'm always thinking. Sure beats burning my hand. Okay. Oh my goodness. This looks delicious. What do you guys all think? Let me know in the comments. And if you do make it, let me know how much your family loved it. We are gonna really enjoy that. Enjoy it. And that is enough. I don't wanna overpower it, but it gave it just enough crisp on top. All right, I'm just gonna top this off with some black pepper. I hope you all enjoy this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.